Next, we have Tavis Sanders, co-founder, executive director, and Rini Sanders, co-founder, Indigenous Education. Tavis and Rini, when you're ready, please provide your testimony. Thank you. It's Renee. Sorry, Renee. I'm sorry, Renee.
Quite all right.
Good day. My name is Tavis. I'd like to welcome my mother and our co-founder, Renee Red Silver Fox Sanders.
Legacy, an idea which holds firm in the constitution of individuals, communities, and nations. Unique to this coming semi-quincentennial is the opportunity to acknowledge the multitudes of legacies which is the story of the United States of America. We, the founders, board of directors, and the interconnected communities of Indigenous Education nonprofit utilize the principles of an Iroquois philosophy called the seventh generation principle, which states, the decisions we make today should result in a sustainable world 7 generations into the future. Keeping this principle in mind, we of Indigenous Education request this collective to envision that principle with the opportunity for the legacy or legacies you choose, to not only acknowledge impactful community moments and events of the past, but to also envision our moments of today and the legacy which we shall create, hopefully extending at least 7 generations. In 1526, the Spanish attempted to establish the first colony on what became known as the mainland United States. 500 years later, in 2026, while the nation is commemorating its 250th year anniversary, we, the indigenous peoples of this land, will be experiencing a different kind of commemoration. By utilizing the remembrance of this occasion, we not only can acknowledge the benefits the indigenous people have offered this nation, we can also begin to repair and revitalize the legacy of the original peoples of this land. This legacy project is centered on the rehabilitation of an abandoned water reservoir into its original state, a flat-top mound. By placing a replica wigwam and longhouse on the ground of the now rehabilitated flat-top mound, incorporating the Ohio House, a relic of a past centennial celebration, and the surrounding park as a staging ground, Indigenous Education will offer a diverse array of educational programs and workshops spotlighting Indigenous Native history and culture. Educational programs such as our Biking to Indigenous Spaces can offer more meaningful experiences to the participants and increase the reach of already existing partners such as the City of Philadelphia and Indigo Bikes. The economic and cultural benefits to the city, region, and possibly the world is far-reaching. As a co-founder alongside my son, we are committed to shaping a narrative that not only acknowledges our past, but also offers a future where all legacies are cherished, celebrated, and publicly woven into the very fabric of our nation's identity. As I personally consider the legacy of my forefathers and mothers, I am not only humbled but also strengthened by the connectivity of it all. My forefathers, men such as my father, Major Charles Morgan Brown, who fought in World War II, or my 3 times great-grandfather, John Tyler, the first vice president to be elevated to the office of president by the death of his predecessor, or my 3 times great-grandfather, Abraham Brown, a free indigenous man of color who fought in the Revolutionary War and whose name appears on a monument in Charles City County, Virginia, which also happened to be one of the first places where John Smith visited. My foremothers, all of indigenous descent, while they may not have been allowed the opportunity to participate or hold high office until recently, all desired only the best for their children and taught those who have taught me what we call today the old ways. Indigenous, black, or white, the thread which connects us is the desire for a better nation. In conclusion, this legacy and infrastructure project, which encompasses historical restoration, educational engagement, cultural celebration, and community collaboration, sets the stage for positive, long-lasting economic outcomes. From increased tourism and visitor spending to job creation, educational programming, and the potential for replication in other cities, this initiative has the capacity to contribute to the economic vibrancy and sustainability of not only the local community, but also the indigenous peoples of this region, all while promoting a deeper understanding of indigenous Native history and culture. Thank you.